Were you? I'm just curious, Summer. Were you sent the live or? They might have. Well, they're not following me. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna block them just to be safe. My account that I had, the original Washington Dog Dad account, that got to where it was naturally. Like it blew up naturally. And I think that pissed off a lot of people. I think it pissed off a lot of fucking people. And that's where a lot of the hate came from with Uni, Kane. I think Gwen was definitely, in my opinion, she kind of used me because of that. Because she, even though she had a bigger following and she had a big following like Kane, they go after content creators that are big enough so that they could influence their followers, and they can also use that content creator to rage farm so that they can get more followers. They can basically, if they get more support, then eventually when they do their GoFundMes, voila, now you got a lot of support and a lot of people that'll donate. And it's like this little money-making scheme. Again, why would I sit there if I'm trying to make money? Why would I have a profile with no PayPal, no Cash App, none of that? And why are the grifters having all that shit in their profile and claiming I'm the one that's grifting? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people don't use common sense when they're on this app. Did Summer come back? No, Summer's blocked. But anyway, it's late here. I know if it's late here, it's later on the East Coast. Kat, I'm gonna go over and check my I gotta go check my messages and shit and see if I got anything. But I appreciate you being here, and I'm sorry you got shit. I'm kind of curious to know more because I don't know if you could DM me or something. But I'm kind of curious because that's not right. You should be allowed to ask questions, especially from somebody who started a bunch of drama over saying that he wanted everybody to get all sides. Because if you remember, that's what this all started with. He wanted everybody to get all the sides. So, oh, sorry. I gotta prove that. Off TikTok. Just proved what others have said. I mean, I wouldn't let it, I wouldn't let the shit with this get to you, especially because you're somebody that doesn't jump into boxes. Like, I'll message you because there's other ways to just like get away from it and shit. And the only thing is, oh yeah, okay, cool. I was gonna say the only thing with me is I know, and I warn people of this all the time. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten off at times from TikTok for several months and just like been like, all right, I'm done for a while. I keep in touch with my friends on IG. There's plenty to handle in real life. And I'm probably going to be doing that again pretty soon here because I'm going to have to focus on a lot of, like, I've got to focus on a lot of legal shit and I've got to focus on a lot of shit. So I've got real shit that I've got to take care of this summer. So I'm probably going to take a several month break off of TikTok and just leave my shit up and then come back here and there, you know, maybe on occasion, maybe just delete the app for a while and come back, leave my profiles active and come back at another time. But I have shit that I'm going to have to focus on and spend a lot of time on. And with a full-time job and doing that, that's going to be like a second job. Especially because I make a lot of my own food and I do a lot with like myself and friends. So I give myself plenty of my alone time, but I do stuff with friends too. And it's summertime. With my foot healing, I want to get back outside and do more. And next week, I'm definitely planning on that. So I haven't said anything about my foot because I knew people would take advantage of that or try to say something about that. So I just basically waited till it was basically healed because it's pretty much healed now. Yeah, Nikki, if she would have known that my foot, and she knows my mental health therapy is my hiking. So if she would have known that my foot was hurt, she would have definitely tried to target me worse. So I just don't even give her the ammo. She's not worth it. Especially not somebody who claims that everybody's stalking them, but they can't leave my name out of their mouth either. Like, Nikki, you're one of the biggest problems. If you would leave people the fuck alone. Stop accusing me of everything just because you hate me so much. Like, it's weird how much you hate somebody that you never fucking met and never did anything to you except for fire back at you for being such a hater towards them. Like, you had no reason to ever come at me in the first place. You're the one that said during the one conversation we had, Joe, I don't know what happened. We used to be friends. And I'm like, Nikki, we weren't friends. She's like, well, yeah, we were. We were friends on TikTok on your original account. I'm like, we weren't friends. We were mutuals. But I thought you were a kid for the longest time. I didn't realize you were like somebody in your 40s. I thought you were a child. Like, the way she acts is like a petulant child. So not really ever checking out her content because I had so many people like back in the day coming to me for help and shit. Like, I was one person. I don't know why anybody thought I could do all that anyway, but it was almost like the people that blew up my account wanted me to be like a secondary Londini or something, like a mini Londini that was working on my own, or Lady Guinevere or some bullshit. They wanted me to be like them, and I was like, it was a lot. It was a lot of pressure. I'm glad I don't do that shit anymore because that was a lot of pressure, and honestly, like, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. Realistically, anybody could fucking do that. Anybody. And I proved that. And so did Lady Guinevere. And so did Kane Allen. And so did everybody on TikTok. Anybody can blow up. Anybody can become a content creator. Anybody could make their platform big on TikTok. Literally, anybody. But you do have a lot of people out here who are very harmful and who just don't care. A lot of people. And they'll use other people for their clout. And that's what I think Dalton, Kane, Penelope, Lady Guinevere, I think a lot of them, that's all they do. People like Lady Guinevere and Kane have proven it. Dalton proved it. He proved it to a lot of people. I told Dalton, I know I told Dalton more than once because he's like, Washington, they say you're dangerous. I'm like, really? I'm like, the only people that I'm dangerous to are bad people. Grifters, people that are lying about people that are, bullying other people. And, oh, we love you, Washington. No, you don't. You fucking use me. And then you literally created drama over nothing. Over nothing. Dalton, you literally created drama just to create drama. And when I showed the proof, you doubled down. You never apologized to me. You never even tried to apologize to me or Maddie, and Maddie deserves an apology more than anybody, in my opinion. So does Brandy. So does Brandy and Brandy's son. Brandy and Brandy's son deserve more of an apology from you than probably most people, because, and then Maddie and me, because you literally let up the predator in the box with no warning whatsoever. It was dangerous. Your actions are fucking harmful. You're a danger to the gay community. I don't care if you're a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. You're a danger to the gay community. You as a P, LGBTQIA, where's the P? The P fits in there, doesn't it? But it doesn't even have its own letter. Like, I validate the P, don't get me wrong. But you are thinking that it's okay for you to cause harm to a gay man because you're part of the community. The logic in that, you think that it's okay for you to use the F slur in a derogatory way with hate towards a gay man because you're from within the community. Not understanding that, no, we can use that word, but we don't do that. We don't even do that. Even gay men don't do that. Like, if we do, it would be to another gay man. It wouldn't be, it maybe if we're trying to make a point, if somebody's calling us that, if they're being hateful, like in a gay way, if they're being like, hateful towards us for being gay, maybe, but that's not just something we throw around lightly like that. And for you to fucking say that at me, like over your hurt feelings for being called out for lying, and for you to make up the lies that literally are the tools of white supremacists that get people in the gay community harmed. That's fucking weird. I reject you as an elder gay man. I reject you from the fucking community, and I don't speak for the entire community, but I don't want you anywhere near me. That's for damn sure. I think you're predatory. I think you're predatory, and you're manipulative, dishonest, making false accusations with nothing, no proof of anything. But Dalton, Levi, you want to be famous, right? You want to be famous so bad, not realizing you're going to get your second one of these. You're going to get your second one, Dalton. Since you want to harass people and you haven't learned your lesson, you know what they say insanity is, Dalton? They say insanity is repeating the same behavior and not learning your lesson. And it looks like you have that problem. Maybe you need a wellness check like they did to me, right? See, my police department knows that these motherfuckers do that. So I've had lengthy conversations with them, and they already know they're going to call me. If they don't reach me, they're going to leave a message, and they're going to give me a certain amount of time to call them back. Like, they know that there are people online doing this shit because they've already done it. That's the fucked up part. You can only do these things so many times before, like, people catch on to your shit. Why can't I see Maddie's oh, there's Maddie's comments. I'm like, where's Maddie? I don't see Maddie in here. Yeah, and see, this is what I mean. Everyone, see, nobody should be going after Maddie. Dalton said he wanted everybody to see both sides of the story, right? Dalton said he wanted, that's the whole reason he started this whole drama show with Jenny. Either that, or was it for drama? Was it planned? I see you, love. Was it planned? Did Dalton plan this? Was it planned with Blue? And is he extra pissed off now because I won't even engage with him or talk with him? Because it certainly seems so. It seems like he's a narcissist that if he doesn't get his own way, he throws a temper tantrum. He has no respect for other people. He doesn't respect his elders. He doesn't respect his elders from the gay community. He definitely. I followed them because of getting justice for the kids and Adriel awareness. It's devolved into whatever the hell it is now. Exactly. And that, that was kind of one of the things when I first saw Dalton, I saw his page as calling out scammers. He was calling out Adriel. It's part of the reason why I approached him. It wasn't about the numbers. It was about what I thought he stood for. I was like, he's being harassed by Nikki. He's being harassed by Gwen. He needs to know what these people are like. He needs to know about this group. They're the Go Fraud Me group. And I learned about Adriel. And I was like, oh, wow. She's a scammer too. She's going to get added to the Go Fraud Me group. Now it's just like Dalton's part of the Go Fraud Me group. Dalton literally became part of the Go Fraud Me group. It's sad because his little followers don't even realize that all it is, all that they have is a parasocial relationship with him, and that he will discard them in a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat. He will discard any single one of them for clout, for fucking attention, for money making. He doesn't care. The only one he actually cares about right now, and I say right now, is Melanie, and that's only because he can use her right now. He's like, oh, we're real life friends. Okay, are you? Because if you are, then you're both disgusting people if you're both supporting the shit that you're doing. I saw a side of Sky today that I was like, okay, well, she just showed me that she's with her perfect match. She is definitely with her perfect match. I wouldn't feel safe if I was a parent. I wouldn't feel safe with him being the other parent. I'm just saying that. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. Not with the predatory behavior that he's displayed online. Like, he's done this to himself, and he's trying to blame me for his actions, trying to deflect away from what he did by blaming me for his actions somehow. Literally, he's trying to blame me for his actions. Oh, Washington sent somebody. No, I didn't, motherfucker. Show your proof. Nobody's been able to show me this proof. Nobody. How come? How come I hear people telling me what he's saying, but nobody's able to get me the proof? Because most of the people I know, like, if they see something, they say something and they show proof of it too. Anyway, I'm rambling now. John, what's up? You still in here? Is John Blanton from Dalton side? But I'm gonna hop off of here, off of tickety tockety for tonight. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate sincere people, so thank you guys for being in here.
The horrible thing about having horrible people in your life is it can ruin your faith in people, but
if all the kings had their queens on the throne, we will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
Got a lot of this. Where are you, Joseph? Interesting.
one thing that it does do, it makes you really appreciate good people. Yeah.
Am I? Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I have no empathy. I don't respect you. I have an obsession with power. I'm obsessive. I have zero remorse. I have no sense of compassion. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. You think I'm a bad person, am I? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Am I? I think I'm better than everyone else. I want to take what's yours and never give it back. Am I a bad person? Tell me. Am I? Does that make me a bad person? Tell me, does it? Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I?
I love her so much. Correct. Don't judge me right now. Correct.
Songs turning 30 in 2024. Are you old enough to know them all?
Anybody associating themselves with anybody from IBTL or fucking Jennifer Torres or Lady Guinevere. Those three. I would advise you get the fuck on and go play pretend elsewhere.
Songs turning 30 in 2024. Are you old enough?
I love her so much.
That's cute. This is very.
Yes, we do. We need both, actually. Yes, I have both, and I need both. So we do. Okay, we can. I hate stupid people. The end. But yes, we do. You're welcome. Okay, bye.
Calling on my bitch, and she know she at the top of the list, and she put up with her friends, so I tell her throw it back, and then I blow